The tour of my bar that everybody's been talking about. I built this for Tacoma Brewing when it first opened. It's about 7 feet long, made of birch, finished in a cherry finish with a conversion varnish, so it's a bar top finish, and it's got a nice luster to it, and the more you use it, the better it looks. Found this guy at a local antique shop. Got a real good deal on it, and all the outside lights are these little flicker bulbs, and those just stay on all the time. As you can see, I've got my bitters all lined up, ready to go. Found some nice bar stools on Craigslist. These are real leather with a beechwood beechwood. It's a hardwood, and these are all a lot thicker than standard bar stools. And then they have the added metal pieces at the bottom, which you want if you're going to be putting your feet on bar stools, so you don't wear away all the wood. And this is a beer keezer made out of a chest freezer that I built. It was a white donor freezer when I picked it up, and then I painted it black enamel and added a cherry top onto it. This is a real cherry top, finished with conversion varnish again, so it's a bar top finish. And then I've got all the Perlix. These are the real McCoy stainless steel Perlix. You should look that up. And then over here we've got all our flavors. Here's some new taps that I'll be putting on the beer lines to make sure that everything's stainless steel, because right now I just have some miscellaneous taps I'm using, some older ones. So here's our flavors, and then the top shelf on the alcohol cart is the more shot glasses and measuring, and then we've got the other brandies and all those flavors and Di Serono, and just picked up these locally down at Antique Row. That's a great find. Some copper mugs, and we can make some proper mules. We like to double stock if we can, if we know we're going to be using up a certain supply. So the Drambuie always gets double stocked, and some of the other stuff gets double stocked when we know we're running out of supplies for our coffee. We got to double stock those, keep those somewhere. And then so the first shelf on this big cabinet that I built, this is the most recent addition. I got the moldings on and everything. This cabinet, built it at the shop about 2 months ago, and it's got bevel glass in it. You can kind of see it. It's you can really see it when it's darker, and it's got built-in light, so it kind of catches it. So we got the bourbon section, followed by the tequila section, followed by the rum section, followed by the gin section, followed by the vodka section. Next shelf, we've got the orange liqueurs, and then we get into the tasty sambucas, the licorice section, and back there we've got some Frangelico. We like that stuff. And then different chartreuse and absinthe. This is the really crazy high-end section up here, top shelf. So that's today's view. In the Speedwell, we're keeping the Campari. This is for coffee again. If you don't have that in your Speedwell, you're losing. You are just losing. And then Aperol and Amaro. Some sugars. You gotta have some sugars on hand. Grenadine. You don't have to refrigerate it. We don't have a refrigerator in the bar yet, but it's coming, because you got to keep things cold. So that's today's tour. Have a great day. This is today's drink. shilling with a little bit of tequila. Bye bye.